Hi, I'm Mark King, investment editor at Columbia Threadneedle Investments, and here's what's in my weekly column. First up, I look at the news that inflation has risen at its fastest rate in almost 2 years. In September, the annual rate of inflation, as measured by the Consumer Prices Index, hit 1%, higher than the 0.9% analysts had been forecasting. But what does this mean for you? Well, anyone relying on income from their savings will find that inflation is eating into their returns in a more meaningful way than before. In fact, Moneyfacts has said that less than half of savings accounts now beat inflation, and just 12 of the 266 accounts that currently beat inflation are easy access accounts. That's the ones that don't require savers to tie their money up for any length of time. Rising inflation also means that unless wages rise by the same amount or more, people will have less disposable income in their pockets. Simply put, if you're taking home the same amount of pay but your weekly shopping, bills or any other regular expenditure is rising, you'll have less left over at the end of the month. Some people may even begin to struggle with managing their household finances, and those on a pension income that does not rise in line with inflation will also be hit by any rise in the cost of living. That said, inflation can help reduce the cost of debt, and inflation isn't something that should worry too many borrowers unless interest rates begin to rise too. Check out my column for more. Also this week, I look at a survey indicating that many parents are not putting any money aside for their children. Around a fifth make no savings, while less than a third do so regularly. Clearly it makes sense to begin creating a nest egg for your children, but arguably over the long term, a cash savings account is not the ideal place to do so. Investing over 10 or 18 years tends to generate a more meaningful return than cash. See you next week.